All right, nice. Cool. So last week, no, it was yesterday actually. We started building this whole infrastructure, and in particular, we started working on the database with Prisma. I realized that I was able to use Prisma for MySQL in Python, which is awesome. And we set this up. So if we look at what it looks like, it's here in the utils folder. We have a db.py. Yeah, and that's just that. But what's cool is that if we look at our user service, it looks like this. I can call db this decorator that we've created last week, and then I can get my user from there, and that's pretty much it. And then I have a running database here locally with SQLite, I think. Yes, just to test things up. But I'm probably gonna stick to that even in prod, because I want to see where this SQLite movement goes in the future. So anyway, today we've set this up. Now this background task trigger is just going to be a scheduler, so no problem with that. What we need is, well, this user service. We've done that. It's just a call to the database to get the user's history. Perhaps we can look at this post service. So let's do that. This is the easy part. So we have a class story with all these things. And this is what we get from the API, right? And so get top stories returns an ordered list of what's at the top currently, and then get story gets a specific story for a given ID. And then I have these help functions that I'm not going to start using now. Okay, cool. So I actually already have this post service, and I've already committed it. So cool. So we have this post service, the user service. Perhaps we can look at the ranking service. Ooh, that's the tricky part. Or perhaps I can just create a simple ranking service that just takes the best items and returns it to the publishing service. So let's do that. So let's just build a dumb ranking service, and let's call it best of. By the way, I'd like to rename this by get top posts. Oops, and get post, and perhaps we can call that a post and not a story, just for consistency. And here as well. There you go. Okay, and then best of given a user, and the user is actually going to be coming from prisma.models, import user, and posts is a list of post, and this one is going to come from post, import post. That's what we got here. Actually, in the post thing here, what I could do is what I should do is this. I don't want to get the top posts. I want also to run these functions on them. So I'm gonna say post IDs. Okay, and then return posts for post ID and post IDs. Posts dot append get post ID. There you go. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it that way. Cool. Now here I have a list of posts, and what I want to do is just say return posts, and I'm just gonna return the first 10 posts. Right? So far so good. And then here I'll have a buys, I guess. I don't know if I should call it that, but word frequency ranking yeah, that's more like that. We'll see. Okay, and then we have the publish part, which is the interesting one. So I guess send from post import post from prisma.models import user. Right, like this. So what is the ID here? Well, I'm gonna get a user and their list of posts, and what I'm gonna do here is first build the email and then send the whole thing. So I have some boilerplate code, I guess. Yep, right there. So that's the idea here. We have all these links that I'm gonna reuse. Actually, okay. And then I guess I can also take these imports, remove that. There you go. Yep, sounds good. Now the ID is to nope. Okay, let's look at that. A dict? What do you mean dict? No. URL's string. And this should be a string as well. And here I'm gonna say os.environ.get redirect endpoint. What's going on? Okay. Same thing here. Environ email user. os.environ.get email pass. this. Okay. What's the problem? Type 9 cannot be assigned to type string. Okay, yeah. Alright, cool. So, okay, so I can do this here as well, right? I have the message from, right? So I can just do that as well. Yep. And then, okay, this is gonna be the tricky part. Send email. Okay, build email. So this is gonna be a string posts list of post. Link tracker. Okay. How about that? That seems legit. Stories post. There you go. I can probably do that. And then oh. Yep. What is that? Get item. Oh, right. No, I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna say dict. But making sure it exists. Its title, right? Yep. URL. Yep. So far so good. Get domain. Have it. Okay. That sounds reasonable. Best of Hacker News today. For you. I have a bunch of stuff like that. And then I send the email. Okay. The ranking service returns the best of. Okay, so let's try to see if it works. So I have my all my services, and then in the main folder file, what I want to do is, okay, I'm not gonna say that. Stories, build emails. Okay, sure. User is that. Oh, actually, can I user? So in my user I have that, right? Can I'm gonna say user create user, and I'm gonna say email equal my email, and my name is gonna be equal to, oh, name is optional, by the way. Colon There you go. And I'm gonna say that. And it should work. So if I go here in my backend, I should be able to say Python m source dot services dot user. Shoot. Try running Prisma by fetch. Interesting. What's the problem? Oh, maybe. Oh, I need to be in the source folder. Do the same thing. No. Okay. Get user. Perhaps I'm already in there. I also want to get all users. With history, optional list of users. No, it's not optional. There's always going to be a list, but that list might be empty. Nope, there's no where. Just want to include that. Oh no, I know. Find many users. There you go. And then I'm gonna say users. Get all users. Should be good. Try running Prisma Py fetch. Oh, okay. All right, let's see if it works now. Yes. Okay, I don't know why it didn't work before. So now I can create that user. I'm going to call it Ashraf. Okay, let's do that. Now I should have the last one equal to me. Yes, it's here. User ID 3. Okay, cool. What can I do? Add db async dev verify user. Let's do that. I need an email, and this is gonna return a bool. void none. Await db.user.update where email is the email and I guess data, yep. Verify, it's gonna be true. Is it true or is it a date? Verified. What it should be is a date time actually, but whatever. Okay. Verified, true. Or like true, like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, and I'm gonna say verify user email equal again me. There you go. All right, and now I can say get all users, but include this, and I'm also gonna add that verified has to be true. Otherwise, I don't care. Okay, so now in here I can say from services dot user import get all users. With a history. Okay, so I could say users get all users with history true. Okay, and then I can say all posts equal, again this is coming from post get top posts. There you go. And then I can say for user in users from services dot ranking import best of. User list equal best of user and the list of posts. There you go. I'm gonna add a little TQDM in here just to see how it goes. Okay, I'm gonna have to install it. Okay, where is it? Here. There we go. So I get the best of, I get my user list, and then what I can do is services publish, and it's gonna be build email and send email. So I'm gonna say email equal build email. It's gonna be user.email and user list. Yeah, I don't care. Okay. So I have my message, right? And then I can say send email to with that message. And there you go. It should work with that. So you know what? Let's see. I'm just gonna say here. Max limit rather equal 500. I think that's pretty much the given limit. Total limit, and I'm gonna say I equals 0, I plus equal 1, and then if I equals a limit, I'm gonna say break, and I'm gonna say in these posts. Sounds good. So that I can limit here to 20. And then same thing in the best of, actually. I'm gonna say n items, and I'm gonna say 10. And I am going to say, I'm gonna take the mean of n items and length of posts, okay? Because if n items is bigger than my total list of posts, oh no, actually, I'm not gonna get a out of range. It works just fine. I tried it just earlier. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I'm just, yeah, I think that's, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm just gonna say def run, put all of that here, and then say if name equal main run. Yeah, that's better. Cool. Where is my main source? ls source, so python m source.main. No module named services. Oh, really? Perhaps I need to add that. Let's see. You want to get annoying like that? Really? What? Let's put them all everywhere. Oh, there's already one. But you see it, right? So if I say from services, you know what I could try is going here and say main.py. In user. Haha. Yikes, it works. It works. I don't think I need all these init file. Oh shoot. What happened? Non-type. Oh yeah, I had a problem with some of these posts. Right. String handling of the above. Where is the problem here? In send email, non-type object has no attribute and code. Okay, so I'm just gonna check really quickly that I have my environment variables set up. So I'm gonna stop. How do I do that? I have to create a new scene. There we go. And okay. Redirect endpoint. I got it. Email user, email pass. So in the publish, I've called that email user, yep, and email pass, yep. Let's try a few things. First, I'm gonna print all posts 0, and then here I'm gonna print the message. Okay. Wow, okay. Oh, it worked. Nice. Let's see what the mail is. There you go. Alright, it worked. We have the domains. We have it all. Okay, so I guess I can... Okay. So the first thing I want to do is use my actual email template. But first, let's save all these changes that we've made. And I'm curious to see whether I can remove these init files, whether it's still gonna work. And then the second thing is to save these things. So this email file, I'm gonna delete it. This main file, this is the main file. This is the run file. I'm gonna delete it as well. I'm actually gonna put the main within the source folder. Oh, it's already here. Did it work? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. Now, I guess what we want with this is, okay, perhaps, I feel like I could build only components and create my own little framework, very basic, where I have the body, the footer, and then I can just read from these files and fill the variables. So it will look like this, components, and then I guess I could have the body.html or like layout. And then what I would have in the layout is everything that is not the content. So let's say new file, footer.html. The footer is gonna be this. Start footer, end footer, and there are some variables here. The first one being this one. This is where I need to say unsubscribe URL. Right, unsubscribe URL, correct. Second thing I can do is header. I think there's a header, but not sure. Okay, I have some sections in here. Some sections. What is that? Oh, this is a promotion, right? Promoted post. Started white centered container. Okay. So I guess what I can do is description, preview. All right. Start main content area. Header. Yeah, I knew there was a header. This is the header. But the header, oh yeah, it does change. So I'm gonna create a new one, header.html. And it's gonna be this right there. Alright, and perhaps I should have kept the footer just to say, where was the footer? The footer starts after the end centered, right after the end centered, right? So this is where the footer goes, and perhaps I could have left that, but first let me save this here. And again, here, I think I should have this ID header and keep this around there, right there. This is what I should do, and this is where the header is gonna go. Or I know, I have a better idea. Header and footer. Even better. Okay. Great. And here I'm gonna say date. Great. Now, okay. I'm gonna say that this right here is gonna be the launch pad. New file, launch pad section HTML. There you go. Right there. What else? This one, this is the rewind section. So I'm gonna say new file, rewind section. There you go. Launchpad. Just gonna remove that. How does that sound? Yep, sounds good. And this is the discussion. There you go. And almost done. What is this whole thing? This is the promoted post, your news. All right. So new file, news section. And then here, this is where it gets tricky. So I'm gonna have a new file called promoted post.html. And this is a promoted post. There you go. And in a promoted post, I have the brought to you by some title and some content. All right, cool. And then new file post item.html. This is where I put, no, this is one, and this is one, and this is one. Okay, so this is what I want. All right, post item is here. So what do we got here? Upvotes, and here comments. Okay, here is content. Here is domain. URL and title. Great. Oh, and published at or date. Published at. Okay. Oh, actually, do I have that? I don't think I have the published at time. I do. Okay. Okay. So I think I just can remove this and say posts here. Cool. There we go. And then the last section is the front page. Again with a promoted post. Front page. News. I'm just gonna put that for now. New file. Front page section. Okay. And here is the promoted post, if there is one. And then here are my 3 items. Just gonna delete them and say posts. Cool. News section. I can say promoted post and commented. Okay, so now the real question is, how am I gonna build that? I'm gonna need some helper functions, but okay. So here, what I'm doing is actually a little bit trickier. So post items. Okay, so here what I want is to say with open, where are we? I think it starts from where I'm at, so I can say components layout.html as layout. Okay, or I can say HTML, and then I can say HTML equal layout.read. Okay, and then in this layout, what I really need to do is with open components and use or let's say front page section. Let's just call it F. Okay, front page element HTML equal f.read, and then this is with open components post item. This is where I'm gonna fill in all the stuff. So I'm gonna say post template. There you go. And then now I need to say, actually this is where I should have done it. So I'm gonna say post elements equal list map lambda p, and then what I want to do is post template dot replace title by p title, then URL by link tracker of p URL. Oh shoot, can I do replace and do several stuff? No, I need to say that. Posts link tracker argument missing. Oh yeah, what is it? Link tracker and recipient. Okay, I would rather do the UID, so user.id. So I'm gonna say from prisma.models import user, and then here I'm gonna say user.email. There we go. Yeah, whatever. Cool. What else do I need to replace? Content by text. Comments by comments. No, it's not comments, it's descendants. That replace upvotes by upvotes are, I think, score. Whoops. HTML equal front page HTML dot replace news by dot join post elements, and then HTML dot replace footer by no, it's not layout, it's footer. But first, I'm gonna say footer equal f.read, and then footer equal footer, footer dot replace. There's an unsubscribe URL, which is, oh shoot, I removed it. I've just removed it. Gosh. Let me check the publish. There you go. No, wait, where is it? Ah, I just deleted it. Shoo. Okay. Let me find on GitHub. Or perhaps I can get a hint. Let me find on GitHub. Anyway, this is just gonna be something here, and here I'm gonna say footer, and I'm actually gonna do the same thing with the header, except now I'm gonna say header dot replace date, and this is gonna be date time dot now as a string. Date time. Okay. And replace header with header. There we go. And replace news with front page. It's not really news, it's more like front. How did I call it? Front page. And replace news with nothing. Okay, how does that sound? I should have done it directly here, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, what am I doing here? Front page. Okay. This is not that. It's posts first. And I think what I'm really trying to do is this. So let's do it in order. Okay. So the first thing I do is I create these posts. can do that here just to have a good view of what is going on. HTML, I don't need it all the way here actually, right? And then I can just do that, and I say layout, layout, there you go. I'm taking care of the header here, the footer, and then front page. Let's do that. Let's just do that actually. Same thing here. And same thing here. That sounds about right. Ooh, excited to see what it's gonna look like. Okay. Alright. Enough. Might have forgot a few things, but oof. Source object has no attribute email. String object, sorry, has no attribute email. Oh, yeah. Ah, shoot. I know exactly what the problem is. It's here. Why is it not? Oh, what? I'm saying user, why are you not complaining? Should be complaining. Ah, key error. Okay. I'm gonna say get instead of that. There should always be a title. There should always be your at. Not always. Not always. What about if URL is null? Okay, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna change things here actually. I'm gonna go to post, because this is where I'm gonna do stuff in the future. Okay, so get post. So what I should really be doing here is this post equal that, and then here here I'm gonna say post, right? But I'm gonna say if not post dot get URL. I'm just gonna say post URL equal this is annoying. This. Okay, if not post dot get text. I'm just gonna say nothing. And I think that's the only problem. Might have problems with descendants and other stuff as well. Post that. I'm gonna say if post dot get dead or post dot get deleted. Continue. Oh shoot. Built-in objects function or method is not subscriptable. Oh, I did 8 lambda, but I didn't. Did I? No. Ah, shoot. Anyway. By the way, no, okay, cool. Argument 2 must be string, not int. Oh yeah, sure. String votes descendants text. Okay. Come on. I'm counting on you. Should probably just say 10 here. And best of and items equal 3. I'm gonna say 5. Nice. Ooh, okay. Let's see if it worked. Okay. My gosh, yes. Okay, and I can almost click, but I can't. Forgot that part. Okay, so forgot a few things. I feel like it's not looking as good as it used to. Anyway, so I forgot the domain and the published at. Can I put these into different lines, or is it gonna... Okay, so I have comments, contents. First, I'd like to do domain. I'm gonna have get domain of URL, and then the other one is published at, which is gonna be a string of. So I'm gonna get a date like this. Okay, date, time, string formats. Can I have something that looks great-ish? Python. In Python, please. strf time. Oh, and I can provide my own format. Method returns a string representing date and time using date, time, and datetime object. Example. Yes, nice. I like that. Let me find an example of Quora. I want to see how they deal with dates. September 14. Okay. How do you say that? Oh, okay. Year 2018. What is the difference between this? Oh, this is minute, hour, second. Okay. Yes, this. Output 3 and 4. D. B. This is what I want. So published at, it's gonna be p.time dot strftime percentage b percentage d and then percentage year. But there's a comma. Yeah, there's a comma. And it's pretty much the same thing for this, right? I was expecting something like let me see here. strf time. Okay, so percentage B for the month, percentage November 5, percentage year. Okay, like this. Let's give it a try. And by the way, I don't need to see that nor that. And object has no attribute. Oh shoot. Publish. Python date time from timestamp. Date time dot timestamp. Let's see. Let's go. Let's go. I built this during COVID. When I released it, some of the parts went out of stock or skyrocketed in price. No longer making this an economic DIY project now that things are getting back to almost normal. Okay, just a few things I could make better. This is definitely not looking good, but no bad. I would just like to add more is it front page section? Okay. Post item. So I could definitely see how this is not enough. So I could say 20 pixels, I guess, to get more padding around the post. I could see something more, a lighter font on that. And most importantly, I guess, is to be able to click on the whole thing. So I guess I can put the A here. And here, I just want the domain, actually. It's gonna be problematic, actually. Let's just do a span, okay. I don't want people to click on that. Okay, let's try that. Not a huge difference. What's different? I can't click. You know what? This, I'm gonna put it around the title. Where is the title? This. And then we're gonna call it a day. Just try quickly. Okay, publish. Am I filling the URL thing? Yes. Okay, me. Ooh, I don't like that. Why? I do not like that. Okay. Post item. Okay, so first thing first. Text decoration none. Even though I did that. Interesting. Okay, nice. And then I can click on these. And it's not gonna work, but... Okay, great. And I have that. Guide is saying farewell and it's open sourcing all of its code. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. We can save all of that. So what did we do? Save this. So feed, load all the posts, all the latest posts. In user. Get all and verify users. Ranking. Feed. Add simple best of. Ranking. Publish. I'm gonna say feed. Add HTML email components, and then let's push that. Great. All right. I think that's it for today. Let's see where we are in our list. Here. So I think we created the pipeline right now. I think what we should do next time is to create the word frequency ranking algorithm, right? Once we have the different ranking algorithms, we'll be able to set up the fast API server. Just gonna power all the clicks. Right. I don't have it yet, right? No, I don't have it yet. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Let's set up fast API server. Oops. Yeah. For clicks and signups. Then we can create a word frequency ranking algorithm from scratch. It's basically a naive Bayes model. And then we'll create the background task. Okay. And then we'll move on to the front end, and that will look great. Okay.